Aaron, you're too loud.
Zip it.
It's the Craft. Welcome back Tuesday night, and we've got Business 101 tonight. It's Maureen Hauk, Steven Strumbris from the SBDC Rural Business Incubator, Kelly O'Brien, Gavin. We're going to teach you the do's and don'ts of opening up a business, and one of our favorites, our great musical guest from, this is her second time around, Mycena Worley.
Yeah.
This is the Craft brought to you by the LQ Brewing Company, and we'll be with you in, I don't know, 35 seconds. Go. Bam!
Welcome to the Q Brew Network, and thank you for joining us once again for this week's edition of The Craft, your number one source for everything craft, from brewing to the local craft beer scene, as well as the area's finest entertainment and artists that the Susquehanna Valley has to offer. So grab yourself a cold one and sit back and enjoy.
All right, fellers. It's Tuesday night.
It's Tuesday night.
There's toilet
It
paper in the house
Every other week.
every other week.
I brought it.
He brought
Thanks, man.
No
Thanks,
problem. I knew you were out.
it. You got a receipt for that?
Yeah, I did get a receipt for
You got
it.
an
yeah.
expensive?
I had some upstairs. I
I stole some from the bathroom
back down.
upstairs, and I'll hear about it later at home. So
That's fine.
All right. It's the Craft. Your usual cast of characters on every other Tuesday night, I guess, right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
What's playing opposite of us on cable? Anything?
I
Really not.
no
Probably
idea.
The Voice or something.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
This is the place to be.
This is the place to be on a Tuesday night.
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
That's Monday nights.
It is?
I watched that
Why do you
last
watch terrible TV?
night. I was at the Moose, and it was on, and one of the Steelers were dancing last night. So I don't want to hear that.
Who was that? Was it Bell?
No, it's Antonio Brown.
Antonio
Yeah.
Brown? He's
Yeah.
got moves.
And then
He's got
some
a
guy,
crazy haircut, too.
and then some guy from Boys to Men, really large guy, but he was moving pretty well. You could only see his feet moving.
Well,
You need a bigger TV.
Yeah.
welcome back. It's the Craft. I'm I don't know if I'm your host, but
You can just introduce everybody, Jared.
I'm Jer. To my left is my confidant, one of my good buddies. You want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Mike.
Mike?
Keeping it thorough in the burrow.
Keeping it thorough in the burrow.
I
right,
need a
all
catchphrase.
right,
She's
nice.
got hers.
I like that one. Backy Blue coming in with a beep beep.
Beep, beep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm coming in with a toot toot. I'm Jason.
Is that a reflection of lunch or what?
That's a long story, but yeah.
And on the board,
that's Sean coming in with, "We got a problem."
we got a problem.
That's my catchphrase.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Right. Honestly, guys, we really haven't regrouped a lot in the last week or so. We've got a lot going on. I know you guys were busy this weekend with brewing. Ish.
yeah.
With brewing, yes.
The pop the top on the.
Yeah,
on the,
it exploded everywhere.
Exploding wheat cherries.
strawberry.
Or, yeah, strawberry.
It was your recipe.
I know, I forget. We got a problem.
We got a problem. So it was
I wanted to do cherry, but we got
I didn't
strawberries.
realize it blew the lid off. That's some powerful stuff. There.
Yeah,
it was a strawberry wheat ale.
Correct. That is correct.
with 8 quarts of strawberries.
No, it was a case of strawberries.
It was
All right.
with an entire.
I was at an Amish farm and I saw like this case of strawberries on a very good price. You couldn't buy like 2 quarts at Weiss for, and I was like, oh yeah. I'm
So if a
definitely getting all
little's
that.
good,
more is better.
more is better.
Yeah, apparently.
And
So.
it exploded.
It
I guess
exploded.
there was a mess.
How bad was the mess? Who?
It wasn't something we wanted to walk into today.
No,
No.
No.
How bad was it?
it was floor and
it was
ceilings
bad.
and
Floor,
walls
ceiling,
and
walls.
Ceilings too.
yeah.
On the scale of 1 to 10 on all the blow-ups, we've had.
It was probably like an 8, maybe a 7, 8.
Like a 7, 8?
On the brew scale.
On the brew scale?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. It didn't.
On the mess scale, we've had quite a few here and there.
Yeah. So.
Well, I wouldn't say we've had a lot, but those wheat beers, though, they just go. Mm-hmm. They just go.
Yeah. So
it's bubbling right now out in the living room, just bubbling away.
Yeah, it's gonna explode again.
I hope not.
No more explosions.
So anyway, to get to it, Becky, you have been very, very busy promoting your competition with the call down in Muscle Shoals.
You know, I'm blown away. When I originally entered the contest, I thought maybe I'd get 300 votes. And a lot of the people around here, you know, jumped on board and are voting every day.
Sharing, I've been sharing and voting
I
as
love
much
you
as
guys.
I could possibly, you know.
You know, I went in thinking I didn't even have a chance to. Now I have a good chance because all of you guys are voting. So we're rounding 2,000 votes right now.
So everybody out there, vote now. Vote now. Vote once a day.
What's the prize? What's the prize?
The prize will be returning to Fame Studios and cutting an album.
How do we find that?
If you can, I set up a public event page. It's called I Get By With a Little Help from My Friends. It's every night at 10 o'clock. Everybody stops in and gives me their vote number, and I share little stories about Fame and what's going on with the contest. You can find it there. Or you can go to, on Facebook, the Call Muscle Shoals. Go to their main page and scroll down until you see Becky Blue, Selinsgrove.
The most awesome chick on that page, by the way.
Most of the entrants in the contest are from right around Muscle Shoals. I think I'm the only one, you know, from out of state.
What is Muscle Shoals? Where is it? Is it a location?
Yeah, it's actually just inside Alabama. It's like 3 hours from Memphis.
Okay. So you're the only one with a full set of teeth then.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, did I go there?
Yes.
Damn.
And early in the podcast as well.
Super.
Actually, you wouldn't think that. You know, the first thing I noticed when I got down south both times is how incredibly friendly the people are.
They are.
And very welcoming. I was a stranger all alone in that town and, you know, made friends instantly with them. Teeth or no teeth.
Teeth or no teeth.
Oh, Jerry, I hope you took that joke out to dinner because you nailed it.
But the cool thing about this contest is that most people don't know. I mean, even if you're a music lover, the important part that Fame Studios played in a lot of the music that you hear. And there's a great documentary you can check out called Muscle Shoals. It'll tell you all about it. But Etta James has recorded there. Aretha Franklin got her first hit single out of this studio. Dwayne Allman camped in a tent in the parking lot for a month solid until they gave him a chance in that studio.
He didn't have the internet.
He didn't have the internet, no. So, but eventually they did give him a chance. Yeah. And Wilson Pickett marched in, you know, and recorded Land of a Thousand Dances. I mean, and they've had Alicia Keys in there right now, Alabama Shakes. I mean, it's a really great studio, and just the opportunity to be in a contest or to have auditioned there blows my mind. It's pretty cool stuff, dude.
Mind is blown.
Much like your strawberry mess out.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Exactly. When I think about Muscle Shoals, you know, my pops are topping too.
Vote often.
Right.
Vote frequently.
Pops are topping.
Now,
vote as much as you can.
And you can also find the contest. You can find it on our Facebook page as well. We shared that as well. So go right to there and vote. And
Thank you truly for believing in me and for voting. Seriously.
And
I get all girly sometimes and I cry. And I'm just like,
so do I.
It's just, you know.
But keep your window open so you can still watch the podcast here this evening.
Right on.
Right.
And you can vote every day, right?
Every day, straight through the rest of the month.
Okay.
And it looks like voting's going to end on April 3rd.
We got the Becky Blue supporting a great cause. We talked a little bit about this before.
Yeah, musically, I want all of you guys to mark April 2nd on your calendar. Get down to the Lewisburg Hotel, where the Ann Kerstetter Trio will be opening.
Oh, we love her.
My band, the Cadillac Cats, will be going on next. We have
never heard of them.
Yeah. We've got Dan Montville playing guitar for us that night.
Very cool.
Dano.
And we reformed a set list for this event, and it's really great stuff. John Sweeney Blues Review will be following us, as well as Dirty Mojo. But the important thing here is that this is a show for Lifting Little Lives, another local organization. And what they do is we put on shows 4 times a year, every season, and sponsor a child right here in our backyard that needs a smile or needs some help, ill or disabled. And that's what this is for. It's $5 at the door. It's blues night. Come in where you'll have food and raffles. And for that $5, you're going to be helping someone right here. And what's cool about these benefits is that I go back to them and play in a different one. We have some outside, inside, all over the area. But some of these kids return to these benefits, and you see them come in, and with their new adaptive equipment we helped them get, or
Awesome.
wheelchairs, or some that we just simply made smile and sent them on a little trip because they were having a difficult time. And I think, if you want to help your community, this is just a great group of people to get involved with. And the music is always stellar, and the people and the crowd are like a giant family. So get out there April 2nd, Lewisburg Hotel.
Believe that.
Yeah. I also saw Alan Combs, the second is CD is I think it's done, I guess.
He
so
has been in the
yeah.
studio for like the past
So
2 weeks
he's
working
pretty
on that.
excited about getting that out to people, which he said, "Hey, anybody want one?" We're like, yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Fogel laid down the drum tracks on
Yeah,
that.
I know. I saw that.
The
That's
Fogels.
awesome.
The
He did.
Fogel.
Yep.
All
He's
right.
laying it down.
Another great group of guys you can get involved with is the Q Brew crew.
That's
and our
right.
Indiegogo
Right on.
campaign.
That's right.
That was a nice segue, wasn't it?
That was
smooth.
awesome.
Where you can find that on our .com, qbrew.com. You can find it at Indiegogo. You can find it on our Facebook page.
And if you happen to screw it up, QBrewCrew.com, it'll just get you right to our page.
Yep.
So, or theILAQ.com. I mean,
Well, you know
we
what?
got some .coms
If
out
they're
there.
got
watching
some
the
.com.
podcast tonight, they probably know where to find us.
Well, yeah.
You probably do. So we're moving along slowly but surely, creeping along. Starting a business is really tough.
Absolutely.
And coming up later, we'll be talking to some folks that'll give you the do's and don'ts and the what you haves and what you haves. That's in the. I saw it on the internet.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you have.
That's a
It's
a
a
word.
real word.
That's what you have.
It's kind of hyphenated. It was a preemptive strike for until Sean said, "What you haves." What you haves.
All right, well, we're
For starting a new business.
gonna head out to a break here real quick. We're gonna bring these guests in. Before we do, Jason has some people that he'd like to thank.
Yeah, we our latest contributors.
That is also a word.
That's also a word.
Contributors.
However you want to say it.
Or contributors.
Joel, our friend Joel Walter, he actually donated a second time, which was fantastic.
Very cool.
Rock and roll, Joel.
Rock and
Yeah.
roll
Rock and roll,
Joel.
my buddy.
Yeah, and he informed me. He said he's going to do it almost every other week if he can or whatever.
Well,
Which
Jesus.
we all get to
Oh,
give
yeah,
him a
applause.
clap.
Rock and roll, man.
That's
Joel is
awesome.
our hero.
It's awesome to have some good friends like that help us out. We also have another one of our friends, Jimmy Sherpa.
Jimmy Sherpa.
Yeah, Jimmy Sherpa.
The-
he
The
is
Jimster.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a big fan of the raspberry jalapeno beer.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And whatever
God love
we-
him.
whatever we put in front of him.
Dedicated.
That is true. That is a fan right there.
He will. He
He's
will
very
not.
supportive no matter what we put in a pint glass.
Or bottles laying around for a couple years. Absolutely. We also have David Van. I'm not going to even pretend to pronounce his last name right now, but we have to thank him also.
Absolutely. Thank you, David.
We also have Jim and Carol Hanlon, which
nice.
have been really huge supporters of us, and we really thank them from the bottom of
Yeah,
our
that's
hearts.
above
I mean,
and beyond, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
and
that.
they have helped us out.
They got us our start at the Selinsgrove Brew Fest.
Absolutely, and they're
Help find us our building.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have really helped us out quite a bit. So we really want to put a really awesome applause in there for them. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right.
And
All
guess
right.
who's,
Well, coming up next segment from the SBDC Maureen Hauk, Steven Strumbris.
Stumbris. You even wrote it down.
I tried to phonetically spell it. I tried. Say it again. Stumbris.
Yeah, it's right there.
Which is also a
Steven, I'm going to
contributor.
mess this up again.
He's also a contributor, which we did mention
That's
last week. Which I don't know if
contributor.
that too.
Which
So
thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
And from the Rural Business Incubator, Kelly O'Brien Gavin, this is The Craft, brought to you by the LIQ Brewing Company, 6 University Avenue. We'll be right back.
I've got another brew for you, man.
Baby, keep thinking I cannot see you crying in your room for days at a time. So blue, and baby, it's untrue. But girl, when it's you, you be smiling for miles. Falsify your place in time just to get through all these years. But if I should take the time, make the past of all your fears, yeah. Now the day breaks in each turn that your mind takes. Did you further from mistakes that you make all the time? Now picture you all slow dancing in your room. Baby, shake and go through happy times for a while. Falsify your place and time just to get through all these years. But if I should take the time, make the past of all your fears, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Wait for breaking, wait for panic, a mass suicide wall of all your faking, heart still raking in lonely souls. There's no one making schemes or taking anything you could not let go. Another one to fire, another one to fight. Eye for an eye, even if it's not knowing them. Well, you touch and you just can't feel a thing. You move fast and free. tough to touch, just about damn near a thing. But this is your reality, it's still a dream. Everything dream, everything. No more secrets, no more faking. Anything you say will be held close. For someone's wasting time just saying yes, but means no. The time you're wasting contemplating could be.
Welcome back to The Craft, brought to you by the I Like You Brewing Company, 6 University Avenue in Selinsgrove. We're the Q Brew guys. You're in the Brew Cave. We're
now
broadcasting
that's
live.
So that's branding.
That's Brandy?
Branding.
Brandy's here?
Continue, please.
I'm your nearsighted host, and I'm also halfway deaf, apparently. Tonight it's Business 101. Apparently.
Yes, it's.
Exactly.
I'm excited about this because I have visited each of these folks in their offices, and they have helped us out tremendously.
Instrumental in getting us exactly where we are right now, which is a lot farther ahead than we would be otherwise. We've got Maureen
Absolutely.
Hauk and Stephen, help me out again.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Strumbus?
Ah, you didn't get it.
Strumbris.
No, no R.
Stumbris.
You got it. Stumbris.
Stumbris.
He'll remember
Stephen
that next week.
Stumbris. Got you, Stephen.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Thanks for showing up tonight. And we've also got Kelly O'Brien Gavin, who sent me many, many nasty emails.
And will continue to
And
do
she will
so.
continue from the Rural Business Incubator right here in Selinsgrove. Welcome, guys. We appreciate having you.
Pleasure to be here. Thanks.
All right.
Excited to be here.
Yes. So listen,
We're listening.
go ahead.
Okay. Well, I guess we can just get started. Let's start off with all the exciting things that are happening with the SBDC right now.
SBDC. You got that right.
Yeah.
Steve Stumbris, SBDC. Yeah,
I didn't get that other one wrong. But thank you for inviting. Sean and I actually were out there earlier today for the tech meetup,
Right.
which is an exciting thing you guys do once a month.
We and you had a chance to speak about your process of starting up your own business, as did several other presenters, several other business owners and entrepreneurs, and that's that Tech Meetup Lewisburg, hosted at the Startup Lewisburg Incubator in downtown Lewisburg. Great place to meet fellow entrepreneurs. Right there in that location, there's a number of firms starting up downtown Lewisburg, who the Small Business Development Center, me, Maureen, our colleagues have had a chance to work with. And it was great to have you as part of that program. Look forward to having many more people in upcoming meetup events there.
Yeah, I think we'd like to do that again a couple of times. Not to get you sidetracked, but Thunderstruck,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
We really like those guys.
Yeah,
One of
I'm gonna give them a free plug right now. They
Thunderstruck?
oh yeah, the woodworking stuff.
Oh yeah,
that they were
absolutely.
doing.
That was amazing to watch and see what they've done. You know, I mean, so it's very interesting.
Yep.
Well-
and to keep along the musical theme, yes, it is an AC/DC reference.
Okay.
Yeah, it
All
is.
right.
And it's you could say it's electrifying, the work that they're doing. Thunderstruck Studios, startup company started by 3 engineering students from Bucknell University. So among the clients that we have a chance to work with, not just businesses from the area, Lewisburg, Selinsgrove, and beyond, but right in that home base of Bucknell University, the students starting companies. So Thunderstruck Studios, you had a chance to see some of their art objects. They're creating really interesting designs with electricity in etching wood and turning that into tables, guitars. They had a snowboard there that they
Wow.
had got from local company, local manufacturer of snowboards, Gilson Boards. And they hooked up with them and did some manufacturing and did a design with one of their boards.
All right. Well, let's take a step back. Let's talk about the SBDC for those of those folks that are listening in and watching. I mean, what, Maureen? Now, obviously, I know the answer to this question. What, you're a couple of squirrely guys. You got this great idea. What is the SBDC going? What can you do for us? What can you help us
We can
with?
do
Wow,
a
that
lot
was
for you
painful.
guys.
You get him some speech therapy.
Speech therapy would be first.
I don't know. Maureen was staring holes through me right there.
For anybody
First
that's
of all.
not familiar with an SBDC, Small Business Development Center, we're primarily an educational resource. So we can help educate you guys, which I know we've obviously already done on many
We didn't
occasions.
listen much, but
Yes, you did.
Yes,
you
we did.
You got this far. Yeah. But we're just out there to help educate individuals who are interested in starting a business. We also help businesses that are up and running, helping them grow and prosper. We help individuals who are looking at possibly a business acquisition, and they're looking at, well, how do I purchase a business? I see one's up for sale. So we help educate in many different ways with, first of all, seminars that we do offer as an education, and then after seminars or before, we offer free and confidential one-on-one consultations with guys like you and take you down through all the steps.
Now, who funds this? You said that all these services are free. Who funds it?
Supported by state government and federal government partnering with academic institutions. So it's Pennsylvania's Department of Community and Economic Development. It's the Small Business Administration. And it's schools like Bucknell University pooling their resources together, supporting the SBDC as a service to the community.
Well, you folks certainly kind of launched us and gave us the confidence to
Great.
Proceed forward. What we're doing, and we applaud you with that.
Thank you.
We do.
Thank you. It really is a pleasure to see entrepreneurs take something away from those workshops and seminars, many of which Maureen presents, as you remember, and then take that first step, that first educational step, lay that foundation of what you're going to do, what the planning you need to do before you launch a business, and then keep working with us as you continue to develop and grow. And really, it's truly rewarding to us each and every day to see the successes that you're achieving, to see the successes that other entrepreneurs in the Valley.
We do have a fantastic team that we pull together with a lot of different backgrounds that we pull together with a consulting team. And we all have different backgrounds, different experiences. So it's just one of those things each one of us so enjoy watching people succeed. It's what we live for. We live vicariously through guys like you. And we just love to see it start from ground zero and progress to something fantastic and watch people actually achieve that dream. It's just fascinating to us every day. We think we've covered all the different kinds of businesses, but there's always somebody different walking in the door. And it continues to help educate us as well.
We were different.
You were different.
We were certainly different.
You were fun.
We've rewritten that business plan 47 times.
You're supposed to do that. Thank you.
Well, I know. I know.
It's not something that you write and then you file it and then it gets dusty. You're doing the right thing. Absolutely. You
It's a living
revisit it,
document, yeah.
and it keeps growing as you grow.
Now, you have some seminars and things coming up in Selinsgrove here, right?
Right.
What's coming up for you?
Well, on April 7th, we
Right.
do have 2 back-to-back seminars that we're going to offer. And Mike, you can recall actually attending these last year. The first seminar that we're going to run is going to be the Pre-Business First Step Workshop. That workshop will take you from ground zero. You don't have any idea how to start a business. You don't know what steps you need to take. So in that workshop, it's a 2-hour segment. We will talk about choosing a legal structure for the business, choosing a name for your business. What do you have to do with that name legally? What do you have to cover in documents? Where are you going to locate the business and some of the obstacles that you guys have encountered? What can you think about when you're thinking about locating that business? Do you need insurance? Different types of insurance. Do you have to pay sales taxes? Are you going to have employees? Are you going to have to pay taxes with your business? So those are the basic steps that we cover briefly. And then we introduce individuals to a business plan outline. What goes into that business plan that you had to rewrite 40 times? But where do you start? What's the benchmark that you need? So that's the first part of the day. Second part of the day, then we will get in depth into that business plan outline. And we'll go for another 2 hours on what goes into that plan and how do we develop numbers. What's important in that plan?
And Maureen is going to be, as usual, our presenter for that first step workshop and that business planning workshop. As she said, happening in Selinsgrove, downtown Selinsgrove. The community room at the Borough Building is where we're going to be at.
That's an excellent spot.
You're familiar with it?
Oh, yes. Oh, we are familiar with the...
Yeah, we've met with some people there from time to time.
I'm glad.
It's a great new building. They just, finished that not too long ago.
It's awesome.
Sean's saving the day right now.
But
another fantastic advocate that we've had for us is Kelly with the RBI, or the Greater Susquehanna Valley KIZ.
No Valley.
No Valley, sorry.
No, we're the it's Rural Business Innovation Corporation is the name of our overarching organization, and we manage
You wrote that for me.
and we actually manage 2 incentive programs, one of which is the Greater Susquehanna Keystone Innovation Zone, which is a state-funded financial incentive program. And we also manage the Local Enterprise Assistance Program, which is actually a small loan fund for startups and small businesses that are looking to get started that maybe may not be bankable because they're so new. They have no cash flow history. They have no revenue. Most startups don't have revenue.
No.
So we help them in with those financial incentive programs. We do not help with business plan writing. We send all of our clients to the SBDC.
Right.
we're happy for the referrals. Thank you.
And the fun part is of our jobs is that you have to be nuts to start your own business. So you guys are very entertaining.
We are nuts.
All of our clients in every industry sector are very entertaining. So it is a great job and great to be able to work with crazy people who take on the world and do accomplish these things, because if it were easy, we'd all be our own boss.
Now, you have some local success stories, too, like right here in town, the coffee place.
Yeah, Fresh Roasted Coffee. He's basically my Keystone Innovation Zone poster child at the moment. He's done everything right. There's some requirements. So in order to qualify for the Keystone Innovation Zone 1, your business must be under the age of 8 years old. You must also have your business operating or located within a specific geographic footprint. And when I mean specific, in Bloomsburg right now, we have 1 building. So if you're not in that building,
and
you don't qualify for those.
You said Sunbury's like a block.
Sunbury is 1 block, so it's from 2nd to 3rd and from Market to Chestnut.
What
But
the
if you're on the
hell?
wrong side of the street, you won't qualify. So very specific geographic footprint. Here in Selinsgrove, it's actually one of our larger zones. We actually have the industrial park, so we have High Street, Industrial Park Road, as well as the Phillips Building on Sassafras, and also along Sand Hill Road. We also have a portion of the downtown. So from University Ave, and I always forget the street, but I always say just to the railroad tracks on the north end of town. If you've crossed the tracks, you're on the wrong side of the tracks. So once you cross the tracks on the north side, you're no longer in the zone. We can work with businesses on a number of things. It is a growth program. So it is not corporate welfare, as some people have actually written into the Daily Item in the past. You get rewarded based on your success. We don't hand you anything. And it takes 3 years before you actually get to recognize the reward. So by then, if you went out of business, you didn't get the reward. So you truly have to work at it and generate business in order to capitalize on the program.
What's the reward?
Money.
Money. Is it
Money.
in terms of taxes or?
No. So here's how it works. Year one, let's say you start this year and you make no money. Yay!
Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
You make no money.
Sounds like us.
We're on the right track.
You're on the right track. You guys are just following the rules.
All right.
Year two, you knock it out of the park. You actually bring in $200,000 in gross revenue.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'm using a week.
Does it have to be that number?
No, I'm going to use that as an example, though. And I will tell you, there's a
Makes the
method
math
to my
easy.
madness, Jay
Okay.
from State Farm. There is a method to the madness. So I use the 200,000 as an example because there is a cap on the tax credit program. You will not get more than 100,000. And what it is it's 50% of the difference in your growth. So if you made no money in year one, and in year two you made 200,000, 50% of that would be 100,000.
That's math, Jer.
Simple math. And I'm sure you've redone the financials, Jared.
Yeah.
So that is the program. Now it doesn't matter if you make 200,000 or you make 2 million. You're still only going to get $100,000 in tax credits. Now the beautiful thing is, so you file your taxes, and these are also eligibility requirements. So you filed your taxes year one, you made zero. You said, Uncle Sam, here's my papers, I made zero. He says, okay, thank you. Try harder next year. You file your taxes year two, you made 200,000. Year three, once you filed your taxes in January for that second year.
Yeah.
So we're now in 2018, January 2018. So 16, you made zero. 17, you made 200,000. 18, January 18, you filed your taxes. And you're like, wow, this is awesome. This year we're going to get 100,000. Well, not quite. By September 15th of 2018, you will apply for your tax credit based on your 2017 and 16 taxes.
Okay, the 3-year thing. Okay, I'm circling back.
Okay? So
all right.
you keeping up
I
with
got
me
it.
here, Joe?
I'm trying.
All right,
I
stay
got
with
this.
me. Want to write it down? Now,
No, I got this. I'm a visual.
we don't know you got it yet. So September came, you did your application, and then just around Christmas, the Department of Community and
Bam.
Economic Development sends you a letter.
Is
And
it a good letter or is it a bad?
It's a happy letter.
It's a happy letter.
It's a happy letter.
Okay.
It says, Jer, congratulations, you are being awarded $100,000 in tax credit.
Damn, that's awesome.
And you go, yay,
Yes.
I have a letter.
And I go skipping through the streets.
And you go, what do I do with the letter?
What do I do with the letter?
What do you do with the letter?
I call you up. I say,
Well,
Kelly, what the hell is this letter about?
and I'm going to say, put it in a safe place because you still have to file your taxes for 2018
Okay.
so that Uncle Sam and your cousin, the state, says, okay, you don't owe any taxes. And it's the state. This is a state program. So as long as you don't owe any state tax liability in 2018, the state says, okay, you're free and clear. You can sell it now.
Wait a minute.
That is a
do-
happy letter, yes.
Okay. That is a okay. So we've
No,
got.
this is the
It's a
part where
happy
we really
letter.
gotta pay
So
attention
now
to this.
this
Okay.
is
Important.
where the money comes in.
Okay.
Okay. So you're free and clear. You don't owe the state any money. Oh, and guess what? In 2018, you made $400,000 gross revenue.
I like that.
Bam.
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 Love these examples.
All right.
So once you filed your taxes and your cousin, the state says, yes, you don't owe us any money. Now you can sell those tax credits and actually get cash for them. And
Dollar
over the
for
course,
dollar?
no, honey, no, silly boy.
Not that far off. Close.
Close.
Right?
For the past 8 years, those tax credits have sold for 90 cents on the dollar.
Okay, that's
Wow.
not bad.
So, not bad at all. So this way, you sell it to a larger company who may have a tax liability of $100,000, and they get to save 10% on their state taxes by buying your tax credits for $90,000.
Now, will you facilitate that for us?
We
or-
help. There are tax credit. Now, there's a number of ways in which you can do this. The other bonus is if you think you're going to have a state tax liability for 2019, you can save those. You can actually save your tax credits
they'll
to
carry over.
use yourself. And here's the other fun stuff. You get to mix and match. So let's say you only need 10,000 of it. You can use 10,000 towards your own state tax liability and sell the rest.
Nice.
So you can still make 91, well, actually 81,000 off of that 90,000 in tax credits. There's a number of ways they can also be assigned. So let's say you have tons of legal fees.
No. Let's just say we don't.
Let's just say you have a lawyer you owe money to.
Okay.
And he has a state tax liability. You can transfer a portion of your tax credits to that lawyer and allow him to use it to satisfy a bill. You can use a tax. Ooh, do tell. You can sell them directly to a buyer. So if you have somebody locally, another company, maybe one of your vendors that you're working with, you can sell them the tax credits. Now, our local companies, I will say, I do love all of our clients. They have this desire that they would sell those tax credits for less because they're looking at it as this is icing on the cake. They would actually sell them for less to help another local business so that it's employing local residents. It's keeping the economic viability of our region alive. So they will sell them for less, and they have stated that they would negotiate with a local buyer. However, most of the time, what happens is they're done in bulk. A lot of people like to buy things in bulk. So
Costco.
we have tax credit brokers throughout the state, and a number of our companies work with an organization called MVM Associates, and they're in the King of Prussia area. They will bulk all of these tax credits together and sell them to large companies like Apple, IBM, who have a huge tax liability with the state. So they're actually selling them $400,000 and $500,000 worth of credits at a time, not little deals
So it's
here and there.
the Amazon of tax credits.
Yes, they
Now,
are
are
the
these-
Amazon of tax credits.
Okay, so these are sales taxes or income taxes or
State
just
tax liability.
state
so,
tax liability?
Right.
Okay,
So
all
any
right.
liability you have with the Department of Revenue with the state of Pennsylvania,
Mm-hmm.
you can cover them. Now there are forms, of course, there are forms that are filled out. That's why we have tax credit brokers that can handle those things
Mm-hmm.
for you if you don't want to do them yourself. But there are ways in which you can make those exchanges yourself. Our companies, the goal of the program is to help companies remain in the black as they continue to grow instead of going into the red. And it has worked tremendously. Fresh Roasted Coffee was able to upgrade and increase capacity by buying large capital equipment purchases and only having to finance a small portion of it. So he didn't go into debt and then paid down the debt and paid off the machine with tax credits. We had another local company out of Lewisburg, Bison Analytics, who was able to take those tax credits and actually hire a computer programmer at a sustainable wage without having to tap into his regular operating capital in order to create new products. So that's the goal. It's to help the organizations and companies grow and accelerate that growth. And Andy Oakes with Fresh Roasted Coffee will be the first one to tell you it totally accelerated his growth and allowed him to do things that he would have still done, but it would have taken him a hell of a lot longer without that incentive.
Absolutely.
And it's hard to comprehend because you don't realize it until you actually see that check the first quarter of year 4.
Math and me are not good friends.
You know what? Me neither. I'm not a math person. I send everybody to SBDC for financials, financial assumptions, market research studies. Fun letters. Let's cash a check. Woohoo!
That's also a very attractive thing you could show to investors down the road as well.
Correct. We have actually worked with some of our entrepreneurs to explain how the tax credit program works with potential investors. And they look at it as, well, if I invest now, it's only going to take me 3 years. If I invest and also help that entrepreneur, automatically start to see a return on their investment because they can actually negotiate and utilize those tax credits. It can go to the shareholders of the company. So there's several ways, and I always say it's one of the programs the state really got this right because they've given it so much flexibility in being able to use it, that it allows the companies to be creative in how they establish themselves and get started.
Now, when you say it goes to the shareholders of the company, in what capacity is that?
So if you have partners, so you have 4 partners, and let's say they have tax liability, it can be
Right.
split up, and each of the shareholders can
Okay.
use that to pay their taxes.
So you're talking on a partnership level?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Or if it's an S corp and you have
Right.
shareholders that are
Okay.
investing into the business,
All right.
those tax credits can be assigned to the shareholders.
To the shareholders on a business base only, not anything personal.
No, they can use it to cover.
Really?
If it's given to you, you can now use them.
Okay. Wow.
Now, with the RBI and the SBDC helping everybody out, how do we help you guys? You know, is there donations?
Be successful.
Be successful. You know, do we write
yeah.
write our congressman and tell him what a wonderful job everybody's doing?
All of that is.
How are you guys measured? That's a great question.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
he is.
It's our metric. So what we do is we have deliverables that we have to provide every year in the form of reporting. So one of the requirements is I will harass you with emails, Jar, for reporting. So every 6 months we'll collect data from you with regard to how well your business is going, how many jobs have been created, how much revenue has been generated, how much have you shelled out in payroll, all that fun stuff. Every 6 months you have to deal with me. I will hunt
It's
you
like
down.
my ex-wife again. Oh, jeez. God,
I will
Lord.
hunt you down.
And indeed, the program metrics, you talk about the Small Business Development Center, similar. We're looking for entrepreneurs who are starting companies, entrepreneurs who are attracting investment, any range of investment from traditional bank type investment to how you're going about crowdfunding, reaching out to your community of friends and business associates and family and everyone who's been supporting you on Indiegogo. We're also looking to help those businesses create jobs and create new sales. That's what it's all about. But how you can help us, indeed, advocating for programs like the SBDC and RBI to state legislators, to federal legislators, because that ultimately is where our program is supported by. But probably in a grander, more overarching way, it's events like this. It's helping us get the word out to people in our community who want to become a business owner.
Right.
Now, does it help
Jay's
when
gonna forget. I think we
I
need to
know,
let
man.
Jay go.
I'm surprised he didn't already. Go ahead,
Go,
Jason.
Jay, go. Go, Jay, go.
The only thing I was going to say was we've been trying to stay in contact with Maureen for how many years now, and trying to keep her up to date on what we're doing and
Life gets in the way. Okay. Well, what? What was your point? I was trying to capture that.
He's gonna lose
it
it.
went by. It went by already.
Life got in the way, didn't it?
Well, Maureen has always been in great contact with us. She's always reached out to us on a very regular basis via email and calls. And Mike, you and her have
Super
you know,
support, man.
very good
Unlike
support.
Kelly, I don't tend to harass, but I will reach
I
out.
will
and just-
harass.
No, wait a
I-
minute.
I
No,
do
she
wanna check
harasses.
in.
You don't.
But no, I just like to once in a while send out that email. What's happening? I haven't heard.
Right.
Maybe it's the mother hen, but I do tend to get worried if I don't hear from people. And I just want to know, hey, yeah. Keep
I
us
blame
going.
mine on Catholic high school.
The fellas are
Where's
all
that
good.
paper at, Jared?
Now, does it help if, say, the businesses that you help, if we're working with each other, like us and maybe the coffee place for building our coffee stout? If we go to them and get supplies from them, does that help you as well?
Well, it helps. It helps all of us because the more we can
Absolutely.
bridge our local entrepreneurs together to create that bridge to get you all to work together, the better it is for the entire region because you're creating more business for them. They're helping you with developing a new product. Your new product is bringing in new customers. New customers are also looking at the other businesses. So it continues to go on. It creates an ecosystem that allows that economic growth to continue. We also look to take entrepreneurs and startup companies and actually partner them with long-term existing companies who are also looking to evolve. So, I mean, we'll work with, look at printing companies. We had printing companies in the area, and half of them are gone because we don't have newspapers anymore. We have the internet. So they're looking to evolve, but you all may need products or may need talent or space for distribution in the future. might be able to partner with that company. So it's everything from entrepreneurs working with other entrepreneurs to also bridging the gap and making the connection for entrepreneurs and long-term business that's looking to diversify.
You know, I look at the craft brewing industry and the relationships that you guys have with other brewers as an excellent model of what we're talking about, interconnected relationships with other business owners. You've experienced certainly a lot of sharing, a lot of collaboration, a lot of support from other brewers in the region and nationwide. It's not just here. It's a mutually supportive endeavor. That's what we are hoping also to inspire across other industries. So when one restaurant owner might view another restaurant on their block as competition, part of what I hope to communicate to them is look at that block as a dining destination, and both and the next one after that all prosper by bringing customers to that location, by keeping customers and keeping business in our region.
Very cool. Very cool.
Absolutely.
Buy local, keep it local.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Yes, sir. I think now is a very great time for a break. We want to thank our guests again. There's a lot of information. We're going to have to watch this podcast over and over and over again. A lot of
It's okay,
really,
Jay.
really good
They
stuff.
can slow down the speed for you.
All right, I'm going to do this one first. Stephen Stumbris.
Hey!
All right. Maureen Hauk. More applause. And my new best friend, Kelly O'Brien.
And you better get your stuff to her because she's very angry.
I know. We're going to take a quick break. Thank you to Becky Blue. She was in earlier. She's probably going to be hanging out. I don't know if she has to go to practice here soon.
She's
Yes,
going to hang out and
know.
listen to some Messina.
Messina Worley coming up shortly. We're at the Craft. I Like You Brewing Company.
This is your reality. It's still a dream. Everything. Dream. Everything. Dream. Everything. Wait for breaking, wait for panic, a mass suicide wall of all your faking, heart still raking in lonely soul.
This is for all you just tuning in. This is Jason Yoder. We're going to call this one Hey Paul.
Nice. Hey, what do you know? Yeah, that's my name. You can see what I'm doing. It's pretty plain. And does this place make you feel sad? Or is it really just not that bad? Hey, Paul, while you're running down the hall, are you insane? Do you have half a brain? It sure is a nice day. What do you say? I already told you my name, but I'll tell you anyway. Can't even imagine what you're facing. I cannot tell you where to go. It's not my place now. Hey, Paul, while you're running down the hall, do you have half the brain? Does this place make you insane? Hey, Paul, hey, Paul, hey, Paul, hey, Paul, hey, Paul, you got me running down the hall. Am I insane? Do I have half the brain? Hey, Paul, hey, Paul, hey, Paul, hey, Paul. It sure is a nice day. What do you say? I already told you my name, but I'll tell you anyway. Out there in the darkness, shadows I can see. The fear of being haunted just terrifies me. Cannot see behind myself. All I feel is pain. I try to look within myself. I try to find the blame. To every bloody day, for every way we change, and everything you said is left with me here. I feel this pain today. Just tell me where to stay, to watch you drift away. I'm trembling in fear. the shadows. I cannot see your face. There's people all around me. They're trying to take your place. I'm giving up my heart now, like a flower for a vase. Escaping from my clutches, it vanished without a trace. To every bloody day, for every way we change, and everything you say is left with me here. I feel this pain today. Just tell me where to stay, to watch you drift away. I'm trembling in fear. Every time I look outside, I wonder where you've gone. Every time I wonder where you've gone. To every bloody day, for every way we change, and everything you say is left with me here. I feel this pain today. Just tell me where to stay, to watch you drift away. I'm trembling in fear.
Got a roof that don't leak, hey, when the rain's pouring down. He got a place I can stay, baby, where I'm safe and sound. He's got that lock on the door, oh, you know, but he gave me a key. Well, he don't walk the floor, but he worries about me. Well, his love has the strings, the shackles and chains, but I'm holding on for dear life. Well, he's like rolling a 7, baby, every time I roll the dice. He's got a big Oldsmobile, yeah. He got a dog, he don't bite. He got a heart I can steal, dark of the night. Oh, you got this lovely heart and soul. He keeps his heart up place low. Oh, but when we get it going, baby, that man he lose control. Well, his love is the strings, the shackles and chains. Oh, I'm holding on for dear life. Every time I roll them dice, yeah. Oh, you know it now. his love has its chains, the shackles and chains are holding on to the line. Well, here I roll at a 7, baby, every time I roll them dice. Hey, every time I say, every time I roll, 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 baby, every time I roll the dice. Don't you know now I say, every time I roll, 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 baby, now every time I roll them their dice.
Welcome back to The Craft, brought to you by the IQ Brewing Company. 6th University Avenue, the best beer you can't quite buy yet. We're getting close, though. Gosh,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Closer and closer.
gosh darn it. I would have said something else, but we're politically correct tonight. One of our favorite guests of all time, Mycena Worley.
That is a giant honor. Yay.
Well, no, it's the truth. We're so happy to have you.
Aw, I'm happy to be here. You guys are swell.
We're swell.
You're swell. You're all swell.
Yeah, there
Look,
you go.
we're freaking awesome, you know?
Now, when were you here last? November last year?
I think
was a
it was
while ago.
December. Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
like mid-December.
Any reason why
It
you
was cold
skipped
out.
our Christmas party?
Yeah.
There were many reasons that I can talk to you about when we're not in front of cameras.
Okay. There's a lot of things.
It gets a little sketchy. No, but they were valid reasons, and I was very sorry that I missed it. So it sounds like it was an amazing time, and I watched it, and the whole entire time I was like, oh, I'm sad that I'm not
We
there.
did miss you.
Remember, like Jason, I even think I sent you guys like a little thing, and I said that I liked the way that you were all dressed, and you were very festive.
Oh, yes.
And
Or-
everything.
We had the shirts on.
Well, yeah.
From Sean's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you,
Sean's
Carol.
mom, yeah. She gave us all these shirts, and we, it
Shout
was
out to
cool.
Carol.
It was awesome. It
Hey,
was
by the
cool.
way, guys, so my grandmother, now my grandma is 72 years old. She's in a nursing home. So she texts me, and my grandmother, who's 72,
Your grandmother is 72 years old.
I'm sorry, 92 years old.
Okay, there we go.
I was thinking, in a nursing home at 72.
No, that's my mom. My mom's 72, but she's bam. My grandmother's 92 years old,
Right.
and I get this random text on my phone.
She has a phone?
Well, yeah, she's had a cell phone forever, but she just learned to text.
It's the jitterbug.
She wasn't.
It has the big numbers on it.
She wasn't.
I get
Sorry.
this. I get this random text.
What's your grandma's name?
Anna
Anna.
Boyer.
Anna Boyer.
Anna Boyer. All right.
She sends me this text. Watch the podcast. Glad you shaved the beard. So I knew that was legit.
Yeah, because it was pretty scruffy.
It was scruffy.
Yeah, you were.
Grandma,
Scruffy,
if
never
you're
heard
watching tonight, number one grandson, out to you.
She's piping in right now, and she said her number one grandson is in Chicago.
Oh.
Not true.
Your brother? I mean,
No. I-
So Anna is technically savvy at 92.
exactly.
Technologically.
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 Love you, Grandma.
So you told us that story to tell us this story, right?
I told you that story to tell you this story.
Okay.
No, there really isn't anything else. I want to give a shout out to my grandma because
That's fantastic. It is.
at
Because
90,
he's number one grandson.
at,
Grandson.
at 92 years old, she is.
He's grandfather.
She's a fan.
That's awesome. That is cool.
And texting.
You are a grandfather.
And texting, just learning to text. So
She's, wow.
yeah.
That's
So-
Well,
impressive.
a typewriter is a lot, different,
Typewriters are way different than phones and stuff.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
You're not making old jokes, are you?
I don't think my grandmother or grandfather ever had a cell phone ever.
Mine either.
No. So yeah, I mean that's pretty.
Did they have an abacus instead of a calculator?
Probably. Yeah.
We gave my grandfather a cell phone for like when he would go away on hunting trips, and he hated it. So he had it, but he would never use it. Yeah. So
How does this darn thing work?
No one's
I
ever
see
needed to
numbers
reach
on
me
it.
before.
My Cena, you're back, and welcome back.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
this
yay,
is a
thank
special
you.
treat for all of us.
Me too, and I think it's like a full moon and everything.
It is.
Is it
What
really?
is?
I knew it. I had all kinds of
It's like-
freaks in the store today. All kinds, man. All kinds.
That
come
is
out Of the
true.
woodwork.
That is true. That is absolutely true about the full moon in the
Yes.
computer business.
Yes, and technology stuff.
Technological.
And
That stuff
speaking
breaks
and
down.
English and all
Stuff
those
breaks
things.
down when there's a full moon. Well,
Including
it seems
humans.
like
Like
I-
verbiage.
I'm telling you, it's true. We've seen it. How many times, Sean? I
Oh
mean,
my
we
gosh,
have.
yeah. When we had the computer business, it was like we would have people come in and there's so many goofy things going on and people
Yep.
acting so
and
strange.
Things don't work
I'd
right.
be like, Jason, go look at the calendar. Is it a full
Things
moon?
don't work
He's like,
right.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. You know, dead on.
I'll blame it on the moon.
Leaving on the moon.
Dude,
Blame
someone
it
should
on
write
me.
a song about that.
I should. I was the songwriter before. Well, no. I've wrote a couple songs. So is Mike. We
These are
both
regular
wrote a couple
Paul
songs.
Simon.
Nah, they weren't that good.
I have a pen and paper, and I know words too. Sorry.
It was real pretty, the moon out there on the water.
Thanks.
See, I'm trying to diffuse that. Looks like there's going to be a fight here.
The Q view tonight is fantastic.
Oh, the Q.
The cute.
Yeah, is
view.
that,
Q
like,
view.
trademarked?
View?
The Q view.
Q view.
It's a V.
Anything you put with Q in it is very hard to pronounce. Like Q Brew, View. The Q Brew View. The Q Brew View. But of course.
I think we saw, and we now have reached that amount of pints.
Yes, we have.
Right. Yes,
we have.
This stuff is actually very fantastic.
What are we
It
Mike,
certainly is.
Judge
really
our beer
good.
by the deterioration of the show.
We haven't actually talked about that.
We haven't.
What is a blood orange rye IPA,
Right.
and it is fantastic.
Describe
And, the process.
the bouquet, the flavor, the ambiance.
You have one right in front of you.
I do.
The ambiance.
I think it's.
The ambiance.
I think these two are giving a good clue of what the ambiance and bouquet is.
Yeah, I think an
Smells
ABV
like-
that came in a little bit higher than what we thought it was going to come
Yeah,
in.
I think that one. Yeah. So
Yeah, I think it's a little higher than what were you projecting, a 7?
We were projecting a 6.1, and I think it ended up probably around a 7.5.
Whoa.
That's the number. That's
It's-
the number that gets you like, woo.
That's more than a 7.
I mean, it's leather in color, very much an orange presence, and
There's so much orange presence that, like, look at that. Hold that up again.
But there's actually
There's
an orange
actually
in
an
there.
orange.
And there's actually
holy shit, my beer shit out an orange.
Hey!
and there's actually post-it notes under it too.
There is.
Wow.
We are extremely off track right now. Messina, tell us why you're visiting us here this evening.
I am
Got some
visiting you
things to
guys
promote.
because I missed you,
Well,
first and
thank you.
foremost.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I was
Awesome.
I was a schlep and didn't come to the Christmas party. Sorry.
That's okay.
But I'm also going to be in Danville in, like, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, which is April the 2nd. And I'm
Very
going
cool.
to be playing an all-original show there at a swell venue called the Booth Theater, run by Zing Productions. So if you guys haven't heard of Zing, they're kind of cool. They're very,
Zing.
very cool people.
As long as it's not Rock World Productions.
I don't know about that.
That was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. Don't be sorry. So like, yeah, so I'll be there, and I'm actually like, that's when I'm gonna kick off that's gonna be like my official like Kickstarter kickoff for my new album, 3 Center Drive. So yay, I'm excited. It's gonna be my first full length album.
All right. Yeah. 3 Center Drive.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just trying to, maybe get some people there, get the word out. So if you're out there watching in the cyberspace world and you like music, you should
The
come.
interwebs.
The interwebs, yes.
Grandma Anna.
Grandma Anna, yeah.
I think she's watching right now.
Oh, she certainly is.
She is. She's highly disappointed in Jared at this moment.
And you said that's at the Booth Theater in
Yes.
Danville? Okay.
Yeah, so I'll be
great.
playing there from 7 to 8:30, and yeah,
The album's called 3 Center Drive.
yes.
And
So that
Is that where you live?
That was my grandparents' house.
Oh.
And,
see, there's a
yeah,
grandma thing here.
It is. It's a grandpa thing. Like so.
10
I
North
think-
Front Street is where my grandparents used to live.
Yeah. Did you
That's
write?
right here.
You should write like an album for them.
I should.
Wait, is this seriously where they used to live?
Yeah.
But you live here.
Well, he
His
did.
grandfather.
He does
I
it.
aged super well.
What's happening?
I'm
No, this
98
used
years
to be,
old.
yeah, they used to
You've
be
seen
my
the movie
grandparents' house.
Highlander?
really neat.
Really?
He's got that Benjamin Button thing going
Yeah, I
on
do.
right now.
What's happening?
There's something happening to my buttons these days, and it's not that.
They're all named Benjamin.
Oh, boy.
3 Center Drive.
So,
So anyway.
Sorry, I put those
It's
off
okay.
track
Hey,
there.
let's
Sorry.
roll with it. It's good. So yeah, that was my grandparents' house, and like where my dad and my aunt and my uncle all grew up, right, and like the whole family gatherings and stuff like that. So, and then about a year ago, I moved in there for a spell. I was thinking maybe I would buy the place, but it was just like it was too in town for me. Like I don't belong there.
Was
But
it a
anyway, so,
cul-de-sac?
there was no cul-de-sac. Dude, this was built before cul-de-sacs, I think. It was like total like 1950s like Levittown type of like little structure. But so anyway, like while I was there, I wrote a bunch of songs, and like they were family based and all this goodness. So I thought it would be like a cool tribute to the fam, and like then I could use the pictures of the house too, so it works out well.
royalty free.
Yes.
All right.
So you're going to play one of those this evening by chance?
No.
No? Okay, good.
No.
Thanks,
No,
thanks,
I
for
don't
coming
know.
back.
That's such a jerk.
Thanks for coming back. Good seeing you
Okay.
again.
That was my scene in Whirly, and
Yeah, we'll see you next week on a craft.
You guys know that like Grace is like giant forte for me. Oh wow. I don't think I adjusted this.
we have
particularly well.
nothing
Hello.
that has
Hello.
even. I mean, Grace.
Grace, she died 30 years ago.
Did I break wind?
Wow,
This is really.
a Christmas vacation.
I was so
Say
right
Grace.
there with you.
Grace.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A blessing.
I'm sorry. You okay?
I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, our guest is struggling over here as you guys are having so much
Okay,
fun.
she's doing well.
I can never like.
Top quality filler that we're putting in.
Yes,
here.
it is.
You guys are the best.
I'm having fun. I don't know.
I'm having a miserable time, and I want to leave right now.
Okay.
I guess as long as I meet this drive, then I'll sing a song.
You might as well.
Okay, so this song is called Window Panes, and I might cheat and read words if I forget them. I was telling them earlier, like I put this this deadline on myself because if I don't have like a series deadline, then I am always like, oh, I have so much time, I'm gonna be fine. So I literally have to finish some of the songs for this album, like around 3 of them, and memorize them before next Saturday. But I'll do it. Don't you doubt it. This song is called Window Panes. Yesterday I was just 35 when I moved here with you. Snow fell and it was cold as hell when our dream home came true. We watched the frost from these window panes to watch the kids play in our yard. We all went sledding in the full moon that night, and we never laughed so hard. Wish I could stand there forever, just thanking God for this dream. I would say I love you one more time, make sure you know just what you mean to me. Moments passed and we stopped cleaning the glass. The ground became dimmer and gray. And each passing day we laid down more blame. The house filled with anger and shame. Here I stand, staring out through the waves, alone in this old place. When I'm quiet, my heart rips apart with memories of this space. Life gets messy, so blurry when we're always looking for the rain. We look for sunshine from strangers, but still stare through the same old window panes. Wish I could stand there together, just thanking God for this dream. I would say I love you one more time, but make sure you know just what you mean to me. Make sure you know just what you mean to me.
All right.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Nice seeing you, Whirly.
Great.
Thanks.
That was fantastic. It really was.
Thank you.
Is that off a new album?
Yes, yes, yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
It will be there.
It will be there.
Yamo be there.
Yum will be there.
Yep,
Up and over.
oh,
How
Is
about
that what
how about go about do that?
What is going on tonight?
Exactly.
Dude, it's the worm moon.
It's the warm moon. It must take away your
yeah.
larynx
That's what it
Or
is.
your cortex or
or
something.
something. Abdullah Bangada.
Dude, we're talking about all these 80s songs now. Wasn't that one by Lionel Richie?
Which one?
I think he did have one.
My Abdullah
Oh,
Amlagada.
no. The original thing. Okay. Oh, no,
It was
no.
like the drums. They were like,
Oh, okay. Now I'm up to speed.
I don't know. I have no idea.
No, that wasn't a drunk thing. That was the conversation
I
went.
don't think that's ever
It
been
went
a
so
song.
far.
Ever. I don't think it's ever been a song.
What hasn't?
My own Dubla Amlagada.
Wait, my Dubla.
Let's not spend too much time on this.
Yes,
guys.
please.
That is tangent. Heartbreak straight ahead.
I don't want to say that again.
Medulla oblongata.
My Dubla Amlagada.
That's fun. I want you to say a lot.
I did it.
That's fun. All right. Sorry. I'm going to stop it.
You should. Should be like,
So we were talking earlier when you got here about your singer songwriter conference that you were to
Yes.
out in Cape May.
It was awesome.
Do you have more to say about it?
It was one of those Chris Farley things.
Okay, yeah.
You ever go to that singer-songwriter conference?
That one
That was
time.
awesome, right?
It was real awesome.
Awesome.
So, yeah, it was just like a I think there were like 150 artists who showcased, and it was a 2-day long conference, and it's like a business conference as well as kind of a networking opportunity. So it was a lot of fun, and I got to talk on a panel like I'm all official.
Right.
Yeah, so talked a little bit about crowdfunding, and that's kind of. I figured as long as I'm going to talk about crowdfunding, I may as well crowdfund the next album. I mean, why not? So, and then and then
Everybody's doing it.
I know, and you guys are getting close, and I'm stoked.
Yes, we are.
So,
Oh, we're trying.
Well, let's talk about your
cool.
crowdfunding.
I know.
Let's go.
So,
Go ahead.
And
Plug
then,
it.
then I I don't have it up yet, but it's going to be on Kickstarter, and
all
I will
right.
make sure that I include
All right.
you guys.
We
in
will
and
share
let
it.
you know.
Absolutely.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then
And we'll be the first donators because you were the first to donate to us, and we won't forget that.
cool. Thank you.
You
Yay.
got a mouse in your pocket? We're broke.
I'll
No,
do
we
it.
got that.
I'll do it then. I'll do it. I will personally do it.
No, we all got we got it.
Of course we will.
Yeah,
Support
if you just like share it and smile, that's cool. Yay. And then what else happened there? Oh, I ran some sound for people, so that was fun too. That's always
fun
exciting.
stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like, this is my year of like just like saying yes to whatever comes up, even if it scares the crap out of me. So I started teaching vocal lessons, which at the beginning of the year was like, oh God, I can't possibly do that. Now I'm having so much fun with it. So, and it's helping me grow too. So it's neat.
Good stuff.
You could teach me to sing.
Dude, I can teach you to sing.
No,
Can you
can't.
teach him
Everybody can
bagpipes?
sing.
We need the
No, you
bagpipe
can't.
lessons.
Can you teach him bagpipes? Because he needs lessons.
Here come
I gave
the
up on those.
bagpipes.
You should never give up on an instrument.
No, I
No,
didn't
don't give
really.
up on that.
Not when you're passionate. As passionate as you are about it, you cannot give
I
up
took
on
him. I took him to the basement. No. That's a figurative.
Yeah, don't take him to the physical basement because it's dirty.
It's a
It's a dirt basement.
well. That's when
Poor bagpipes.
when I hit that point in my life where I'm down dirty. Then
We'll
I'll
just showcase him in the brewery.
pick
We'll
him
just,
back up.
There we go. We'll hang them on a wall
Yeah.
like a TGI Fridays.
A little shrine. A little shrine.
That's funny.
So that was the second part of a conference. The first one was in Harrisburg.
Yeah, so they have the Millennium Music Conference in Harrisburg in February, and then this singer-songwriter conference is down in Cape May, and that's in March. And that one's the Millennium is bigger, and it's got like bands and stuff, and I think it's like a few more speakers and stuff too, like more. But the singer-songwriter one is good because like you get to meet everybody, and then there's like a lot of like gig swapping stuff that goes on. So like if you meet someone who's like, hey, I'm from Boston, and you're like, dude, I like you and you're fun, like maybe I can come play a show with you and you can come play a show with me. So then you kind of start to build up your audience in different places. So it's neat.
that'd be cool, but I'd be like, I'm in Pennsylvania and you're in Chicago. Like,
That's where I'm
man,
headed.
I'd rather go to Chicago. I don't know if you want to come to Pennsylvania.
I think you missed.
Oh, I
think
see what you're saying. You're like, who wants to come? People were calling it Middle Earth all weekend. Like,
Really?
like, come on.
Hobbiton.
I know. I'm like,
Oh, I'm gonna
dude,
go
I'm
to
not
the
an earthborn
Shire.
creature.
Gonna go to the Shire. Hey, we're gonna go play at the Shire.
All right, so you're tuning up for your next song.
I just thought I would do that while we're talking. I hope I'm not distracting anyone. Yeah, but I am. I can play another song if you
Well,
would
no,
like.
I'm trying to.
We would like you to play many
I'm
songs,
trying to
not like
slowly segue into the next song.
Oh, that's a good idea because it might take a while, huh? The way we all start like talking about.
Well, I mean, you know,
You're an instigator. You instigated it. You did with the whole moon thing. You
Get
did.
out of town. I would
Yeah.
never do such a thing.
The whole moon thing. Let everybody knows a full moon and all. Oh.
it's very true.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
No.
So as you're tuning,
Yes.
I'm going to take it down
Take it down a notch.
just a hair,
Uh-oh.
as only
Okay.
Jared can.
All right.
Remember your grandma's watching.
Yeah.
So, I saw you over there with your guitar. So is this off the new album?
Yes, this one will be off the new album.
Okay, once you get tuned up.
We got all new stuff coming. This is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So what would be the name of this song you're going to play here?
And
This
have you
one-
have you
this-
played any of these out yet though?
This one I have played out. This song is called Morton McClurgan.
What's the difference between played and played out?
Well, like
people are
to a
tired
li-
of it
to
if
a
it's played
live
out. They're like-
audience. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like to a live audience, like played.
So
out.
this is a
You with bagpipes and the mummers.
Dude,
Right.
Mummers are great.
right.
So this might be a Q Brew exclusive.
The last
this
one was
one-
a Q Brew exclusive.
Was it really?
It was.
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, like you could do like on the Trailer Park Boys, bam, light it up.
Oh,
Like,
you're
that's
gonna
like-
get them started on another tangent.
See,
There's a shit stormer coming, Randy.
You better haul in the jib before it gets covered in shit.
All right, thank you, Blue.
Last night we were watching the movies, the Trailer Park Boys movies. Not the I forget what they were called, but the second one was oh my gosh. The one that came out that was like in Redbox, like that was the first time I think I ever saw that. And I was like, oh man, the series is so much better. And then but the earlier ones, like Say Goodnight to the Bad Guys and the one
Or
before
the
that.
Countdown to
Liquor Day.
Countdown to Liquor
Dude,
Day.
I watched Countdown to Liquor Day last night. It's fantastic.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Romantic times.
All right.
That's how we do. Okay, so the song is called Morton McClurgan.
Who's Morton?
I don't even know. Ross and I wrote this
some
one
Mick.
together, and it
Some
was
Mick.
kind of like it was. I don't know why we named it that. At first, it was called the Hedgehog song. It has nothing to do with any of those things, but it's a song about being nice to people.
Okay.
So it doesn't. I don't know why Morton McClurgan, but it's. I hope you like it. Wait,
We will
Just-
love it.
real quick tune again. This is why I need a guitar tech person whenever I'm on the road, so I don't have to do that. Okay, here we go. Look, I'm perching. Are you good? Did you have a comment? Can you raise your arms? Okay. Watch out for Mothra. He's back there. You might disturb him. Don't hit him, man. He's just like doing his thing. Poor little Mothra. Speak to me kindly in riddles I wonder. Where these words come from and just what they mean. I've got my mind set on heaven, I wonder. Searching for something to which I might cling. Just send me anything now, 'cause I can have everything I'd ever hope for. Just close my eyes and believe in this dream. Some days I find that I fall over nothing. I can't understand what all this means. You send me some melodies straight from the thin air. I'll piece together my life in these lines. I hope that some of you hear this and push through. You're never alone as you walk through this life. Please believe that I'm right, 'cause you can have everything you ever hope for. But just close your eyes and believe in this dream. Reach for the ones who are falling and tell them that you love them. can have everything you ever hoped for. Just close your eyes and believe in this dream. Reach for the ones who are falling and tell them that you love them. Together we'll figure out what all this means. Yeah, together we'll dream. And you can have everything you ever hoped for. Just close your eyes and believe in this dream. Some days I find that I fall over nothing. I can't understand what all this means.
My Cedar Whirly.
Thanks.
Oh my God.
Yay!
Love
Thank you. Yay!
I
Loved it.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And I'm bummed now. I won't be able to make it to the booth on April 2nd to hear you do that. But where else can I catch you out playing? And
You know what? I don't have anything like really planned up here right now, which is like I'm still looking. People up here. I don't know
People
where
up
the camera
here.
is. Are you there? Are you there? Like what's going on? But
I have a couple.
okay. Because I've
things
been
we get.
reaching out, but I know again, like this is one of my things I need to get over. Venues are busy, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I sent a message and they don't like me, so then I don't write back, and I just need to get better
Well,
at that.
now that the summer's coming, the hotel, Joel at the hotel, good friends of ours, outside he has the patio and stuff like that, and he always has people. I will get you in there. No doubt.
Yeah,
about it.
definitely.
No
Yeah.
doubt about
I
it.
would
Absolutely,
love
yes.
to come on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
Yeah, if you're willing to do that, yeah.
Sure.
He would. It would be awesome.
It would be awesome. I'm excited.
Remember that
I-
one
we can
time
make it
you
a
played at the Jones Grove Hotel? That was awesome.
Dude, remember last time we were looking at the Chris Farley baby?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Look at the Chris Farley baby.
Remember-
That's great.
One time you were in the Beatles. Yeah, Chris. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we'll talk to Joel. No problem. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah,
They
we
always
need
have
some-
a
we
really
need
great
some of
crowd.
this in town.
Yeah, they got a really good crowd, like on the patio there all the time, and always have musicians stuff all the time. So.
Well, you got to talk to your buddy Ed over at Route 61.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I should
yeah, get
get
him
back up
too.
there.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
So we're going to get you some local
We will
gigs.
push you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and Becky is our entertainment director, so we're gonna have to get her,
Yeah.
get her booked too. You know?
That was painful.
No, I understand.
What is going on
Where
with
you're
you?
coming from, though. Especially in the winter, it's been really difficult to, secure gigs in some of these places.
Absolutely.
And most people, if you have a full band or not, but most people during the winter just want acoustic acts. But for us, our around here, we get to play out more in the summer because a lot of places have outdoor venues,
Right.
and they,
I only know a couple people.
Mycena, we're going to ask you to play us out here. So
Oh, sure.
Are you gonna?
Thank our guests here real quick.
Thank you.
absolutely, but I thought there'd be some kind of
Yeah, you got another
back
one?
and forth.
I
back
do.
Awesome.
This song is gonna get you all jazzed up. Okay, kids. So just for
Okay,
I wanna
okay.
be jazzed
Hang
up.
on. I have to.
I want to be jazzed
How
up.
long's the intro? Is it? Can you give me an?
Oh, dude, like I can like give you some music behind you.
Oh, that would be
talking.
totally awesome.
It could be like, yeah,
All right.
we'll make this real fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, except it won't go to my face. Okay. Wait.
Go ahead. Just give me. No, I want to hear that a little bit. I get the vibe.
Absolutely.
Oh,
gotta
right.
get into
Let
it.
it Joe. Let it Joe.
Okay.
Are you doing some?
I'm gonna back us out, and she's gonna play us out.
Oh,
I'm gonna back us out.
you
That's
got-
it.
And he's
You
gonna
get some
read this. It's gonna be awesome.
background
And then he's
music
probably
to-
gonna be
It's
like,
called a read. It's an industry term.
yeah, but she's doing background music. I thought she was playing a
like-
song.
Are you at the same podcast we are?
Well, why is Jared talking stuff? And she's playing?
Okay.
Oh, we got it.
Sean, please cut Jay's mic off.
I think you cut mine. No, you didn't.
I didn't cut anybody. It's
All
just, this is too good.
All right, listen. Put it back you.
Okay.
Want to thank you. Thank you all for tuning into the craft. Well, this Tuesday night. My Cena Worley in the background. Want to thank from the SBDC, Maureen Hauk, Stephen Strumbriss. I messed it up.
Stumbrus. Stumbrus. Correct.
Want to throw an extra R in there. Stumbriss.
I got it.
Stephen Stumbriss. Put your hands together. And from the RBI, the Rural Business Incubator.
The royal one?
Royal.
Royal.
No, I said rural.
Rural. Rural.
Rural means royal.
Royal.
Kelly
Royal-
O'Brien, Gavin.
Yeah.
On behalf of Sean on the board, Becky Blue, Mike Salter, Jason Kinney, and myself, and the large studio audience.
All of 3 people sitting there, which is
You mean
fantastic.
the in-house
Well, that's
studio
a live audience.
No, the live audience, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All the 10 people. You know, there's actually 10 people watching now.
Hello,
Earlier
10
there
people.
was 5, but now that we're going off the air, there's 10.
Those numbers are
How
not
does that? How does
Those numbers
that
aren't
happen?
accurate.
because
How
those
does that
numbers are
happen?
not accurate. They're never accurate any week.
I don't
The
know.
Live stream.
I don't
has-
know, man.
You can times that because
I don't know if people are just like going, "Hey, man, I missed that thing. I guess we're, I guess we're."
Jared, that was
we're
a
missing
a
this."
quality job on the read, by the way.
We
Sorry.
don't
Blame it on the moon.
We don't have
Blame
a
it on the moon.
Sorry.
we don't
man.
have a static IP, therefore it doesn't add up right.
Oh.
So we're
We're
kinda
not going to
working
get
with
into that. We're
Do you
just
have a
going to
static
blame it on the
IPA?
moon.
static IP address.
Oh, I
'Cause of the
meant
static-
IPA like
okay.
beer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would be a really good name.
Well, come on now. Come on, wrap this up. Let's go. Come on.
All right, true believers, this is the craft brought to you by the IQ Brewing Company, 6 University Avenue. Playing us out, My Cena Worley. Wrapping it
All
up.
right. Thank you.
Very happy to. Thank you.
Don't you ever wonder why you're still clinging to the earth? Seems these winds could lift us to the sky. Serpents is their myths trying to convince us. Then we are never meant to climb so high. Stand there, you watch me fly, 'cause oh, when you feel that pull inside your heart, it's time to listen. There's no room for the weak of faith. Just believe your vision. Time has come for you to run to that ledge, spread your wings and fly. 'Cause baby, you can fly. Days pass
10 tears we wake up. One day we find our spirits gone and we're afraid. We live so fast that we embrace these dark illusions. But if we listen to those snakes, then we will break. Yeah, we see our own fading. But when you feel that pull inside your heart, it's time to listen. There's no room for the weak of faith. Just believe your vision. The time has come for you to run to that ledge, spread your wings and fly. 'Cause baby, you can fly. Oh, yeah, you can fly. Stand back and watch me fly. Oh, when you feel that pull inside your heart, it's time to listen. There's no room for the weak of faith. Just believe your vision. The time has come for you to run to that ledge, spread your wings and fly. Baby, you can fly. Thanks, kids. You guys are swell. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Basically, I'm 46 freaking years old, and my mom just told me I can't play rollerblades.
Shall we take a break? I'm looking at my producer right now.
A hard in.
Hard in.
Hard in.
Welcome back
The
to
way
the-
your wife likes it.
So where are we at? Is it break time? Yeah, I have to pee too.
That's
Hello, that kind of me.
You did not.